So my name is Jordan Gardner. I do a humorous called If Grant Had Been Drinking at Appomattox. And I'm a sophomore. And I guess, what more can I say except the actual speech? Let's get started. The sound of unfamiliar horses' hooves came from an open window. Schultz hurriedly walked over and looked out. It's General Lee and his staff.
Show him in and see what the boys in the back room will have.
The average person doesn't realize how much our lives are affected by history. A change in one small variable could have a huge impact on present-day life. For example, what if Paul Revere had fallen asleep by the fire that evening instead of hearing the church bells? Would we all be talking like this, sipping tea and eating crumpets? Or what if Benjamin Franklin had been struck by lightning instead of the key? Would we be reading by candlelight? Or what if Betsy Ross only had lime green and pink cloth? Would our flag be fluorescent? Or what if General Ulysses S. Grant had been drinking at Appomattox? Well, in my piece, James Thurber dares to change history. If Grant had been drinking at Appomattox, by James Thurber. The morning of the 9th of April 1865 dawned beautifully. General Meade was up with the first streaks of crimson in the eastern sky. General Hooker and General Burnside were up in breakfast by 8:15. The day continued beautifully. It drew upon 11 o'clock, and General Ulysses S. Grant was still not up. He was asleep in an old naval hammock, swung high above his headquarters bedroom. Headquarters was distressingly disarranged. Papers were strewn across the floor. Confidential notes from spies scurried here and there in the breeze from an open window. Corporal Schultz, the 65th Ohio Volunteer Infantry, aide to General Grant, entered the outer room and shook the general's hammock roughly. The general opened one eye. Pardon me, sir, but it's the day of surrender. You really ought to be up.
Don't swing me, I feel terrible.
Sorry, sir.
What time is it?
It's 11:25, sir. The general will be here any minute now.
What's he coming here for?
It's the day of surrender. You really ought to be up.
There are 350 generals in the northern armies. Why does he have to come to me about this?
Because you're the commander-in-chief, sir, that's why.
Don't be ridiculous. Lincoln is the commander-in-chief. Besides, nobody in the history of the world has ever surrendered before lunch. Don't you know that an army surrenders on a full stomach?
The general's laziness, however, was rocked by a crashing noise.
Dear God, it's the Southern soldiers! Get down, get down!
Why, it's only me, General.
Oh, Lucille, you damn near gave me a heart attack. I thought you'd left me forever.
Well, I'd never leave you, General. What seems to be the problem?
The general here doesn't seem to want to get up.
Oh, you lie. You really ought to get up. You know I'll make it worth your while.
All right, I'm up.
Well, I better get going. I'll see you tonight, big boy.
See you, Lucy. What a lady.
What lady?
Well, Lucille, of course.
There's no one else here, sir.
Oh, right, I must have been hallucinating. Guess I hit the sauce pretty hard last night. This place looks awful.
Must have had quite the time over here last night, sir.
Last night? What do you mean last night? Weren't you there? All the important people were there. Wait. You were right. You didn't show. Where were you? All alone in your barracks with no one but yourself? I always knew you couldn't hang with the cool crowd. Me? Why, I had Lucille, and we danced a mighty fine polka. Ah, Lucille. Sweet Lucille. Don't look at me like that. Schultz, bring me my bottle. Now you might want to hold on tight. I had to give my time turner to some wizard. Guess we'll have to do this the old-fashioned way.
Sir, what just happened?
You didn't think I became the commander of the Northern Armies just by my good looks, did you, Schultz? Take a look around. All the top dogs showed up to celebrate. There's General Meade. What a brown-noser, always talking about our drinking escapades. Fool! He's a wondering Debbie if I ever saw one. I bet he doesn't even remember what happened last night. By 7:25, he was wiring a telegraph to Mrs. Lincoln about his undying love for her. There once was a lady named Mary, and oh, how she made my breath airy. She gave me the look and my britches they shook, and that wasn't at all that scary. And there's General Hooker. I've never met a man more aptly named. Is that Lucille? Lucille! Lucille, you said you'd never leave me. I thought you were my girl.
While this is entertaining and all, sir, we do have an important guest coming over, and we wouldn't want to keep him waiting.
Oh, fine. You're such a party pooper. And General Hooker just about